You know what, to be honest with you, man, I'm sick of hearing Teddy Atlas, bro. I used to think Teddy Atlas was a fair guy, but man, he's so full of it, and I see the fans around here, they'll sit up here and act like they don't hear the stuff when he be slandering people just like these fans be doing. And then the fans who do be listening to him, they only like him half the time because he don't say nothing bad about Fury. First of all, let me get this out the way. Him talking about Wilder can't fight and all this other stuff. All the guys he's trained before, Wilder would knock their head off. Period. Every guy he's ever trained, Wilder would knock their head off. That's first of all. Second of all, he's so wish-washy and flippy, bro. He flips on everything. And it's all allegedly. But he's so wishy-washy and he flips on everything. He sit up here and goes in about how, I've been saying since the beginning that Wilder can't fight, and Ngannou fights better than Wilder. Like I told you, bro, a lot of these, Deontay Wilder, bro, he's a lot of these dudes' daddy, bro. You know how people compare people to their dad? Oh, he can jump higher than my dad. I can jump higher than my dad. Oh, I can run faster than my dad. I can punch harder than my dad. Bro, Deontay Wilder's a lot of these good dudes' daddy, bro. Including Teddy Atlas. Including Teddy Atlas. He the eldest son. Bro, he sounds so corny these days when he be talking about boxing. I'ma just be real. He sounds like a guy who never did anything. And even if he did, I don't care. Because, first of all, the stuff I've heard him say over the years, he's talking about, first he says, Canelo's overrated. Then he says, Triple G's overrated. Bro, what if this guy be smoking or sniffing? Like, seriously. So first Canelo's overrated, then you talking about, Triple G, he got robbed. Oh my God, now he's overrated. Like, dudes ain't even being on the correct side of things. He's sitting up here just saying all kind of stuff, flip-floppy. Then he talks about how it's corruption in boxing, but I've never heard you say anything about corruption behind Tyson Fury. But you think Canelo, you believe everything you hear about Canelo, but you don't believe everything you hear about Fury? But you believe everything you hear about Canelo? Come on, man. This dude's a fraud, man. Period. This dude's a fraud. He's a fraud. Period. He get to speak on everybody. Deontay Wilder. You wouldn't even be talking about him. You didn't even have a podcast until Deontay Wilder started putting on big fights. Let's make that clear. How about that? And you wanna if you wanna say anybody wrong about that, test me on that. You ain't have a big podcast or think about putting no kind of radio show or nothing on until then you'll say, no, that's because I got fired. Man, you got fired because you wanted to defend Triple G out of all people. If Triple G was knocking out people like Deontay Wilder, you would have said he got robbed way worse than what you said on the other platforms. This dude sitting up here, he ain't had no big podcast or nothing until Deontay Wilder showed up. Bro, you wasn't even talking about Tyson Fury. If you want to be real, boxing expert, you wasn't even talking about Tyson Fury when he was over there in the UK. You was talking about Anthony Joshua back then. Anthony Joshua. You must have thought he was a big deal because you kept talking about him. We was talking about Wilder. We still waiting on the Anthony Joshua fight. Somebody who can't fight. What if we say the guys you trained couldn't fight? Well, he did this and this and this. So what? He can't fight. How about that? The guy you trained can't fight. I don't think he worth nothing. How about that? I think the guys you train are trash. And then already, Shelly Finkel, what's crazy is Shelly Finkel thinks that he got robbed in the fight with you. But for some reason, you don't think you got robbed. Shelly Finkel always was like back then. That Michael Moore fight. Oh, we got robbed. We got robbed in that fight for sure. The disrespect, man, for American boxers, man, it's gone too far, man. It really has. I don't really rock with these media guys who think they real good trainers and this and that. Bro, the only reason you're a trainer, bro, because you had the access to the resources to be one. I'm gonna be real. If it was other guys in your same position, we probably wouldn't even know about some of these dudes that call themselves trainers. You see, they still ain't training no more. These dudes, they act like they 80 years old. They ain't even up in age yet like that. They don't want to train. They can't train nobody. They can't train nobody. Don't let nobody fool you. These guys can't train people for real. Just to be honest. Because some of the instructions I heard coming from certain corners, nah. Some of the little antics I seen, that's not training. These guys that Teddy Atlas trained, they'll never had a career Wilder had. And Teddy Atlas be on Tyson Fury's trunks all day. Oh, Tyson Fury. Who you think brought Tyson Fury to America? You loser before you was even discussing Tyson Fury. And when I get out this video, I'm gonna look up an article and try to find one where you was talking about Anthony Joshua fighting Tyson Fury. Since you're a boxing expert, let's see if you was pushing for that fight and how long and when. And I don't want to hear about no behind the scenes. These dudes talking about who can't fight and Ngannou better than this guy. And Ngannou better than all the dudes you train. And that's a fact. How about that? That dude's one of the best fighters to ever walk the earth, and we surprised that he dropped Tyson Fury. Come on, man. So we gotta try to discredit Wilder to save face. Man, Tyson Fury, man, Teddy Atlas, you talking about these judges being corrupt, man, you worse than these judges. You got agenda just like everybody else. And if you think you speaking facts on boxing knowledge, yeah, that's a problem too. Because I'm pretty sure most boxers don't agree with what you're talking about. Just gonna be honest. Especially guys who's been in the ring with Wilder. You disrespecting the guys who've been in the ring with Wilder more than you disrespecting Wilder. Talking about he can't fight, and these dudes that almost lost their life in the ring. And you respect boxing? No, you don't respect boxing, dog. That's for sure. Not saying something like that. Oh, Luis Ortiz, he got dropped by Wilder twice. He can't fight. And Wilder had to box in that fight. You just don't like how it looks, man. I mean, jealousy is something else, man. I don't know. You don't look like you used to well put together to be a boxer growing up. Not the way Wilder is. And if you was at the same age Wilder was, because Wilder don't weigh nothing about 200 pounds, he would have knocked you out. You wouldn't even be here. You wouldn't even be in the position you is right now. Talking about he can't fight. Oh, but he born like that. You born like that. Man, come on, man. You disrespecting all kind of people now. Like certain people who got talents that they've been doing since they was a kid. People be like, well, that's a God-given talent. Them people be like, bro, I've been working on this all my life. I mean, God gave me all my talents, but I worked very hard to get to this point. I know a dude who used to punch like Wilder back in the day. He can't do it no more. He worked like, you gotta work to get that way. Man, some of this stuff right here is, y'all trying to save face for Tyson Fury in this little fight he got coming up. I mean, enjoy it, dog. Y'all didn't know who Tyson Fury's been over in Europe for many, many suns of summers. And I ain't heard nobody calling him out before Wilder did. Okay, man, you beat a 200-pound heavyweight who was knocking everybody out. Okay, we can't just live with that and move on. He got to get compared to people. He's dad now. We comparing him like a son do to a dad. What else you can do? What else they can do better than dad, I guess? Come on, man. This is getting childish. And he be the first one to stick his chest out like, yeah, I was the one that was, I trained Mike Tyson before. He want all the credit, but for what somebody else did, acting like he was the one in the ring. I bet if somebody asked him, hey, did you train Mike Tyson? He gonna be like, no, I didn't, no. Come on, man, he be the first one, yeah. He can't even handle that little bit of fame. Imagine if he was on Wilder level, oh my God. His ego would be over the roof. Over the roof. Madness what these guys talking about. Tyson Fury, you know what's crazy? Teddy Atlas calling Tyson Fury a lie. Tyson Fury said, Wilder better than all these guys. He watches all these guys. Nobody beats Wilder. That's what Tyson Fury said. So now Tyson Fury's a liar. Brings up Canelo's PEDs. Oh, every time I look at Canelo PEDs and he done failed drug tests and boxing corrupt. But as soon as Wilder say the same thing, Teddy Atlas a fraud, bro. Straight up fraud. He said the same thing Wilder said. He said the same thing Wilder said. So he get mad at anybody? He's the biggest hypocrite. Said the same stuff Wilder said. Oh, boxing corrupt. Wilder said, oh, boxing corrupt. Same stuff Wilder said. But because he wants to favor Tyson Fury for personal reasons, because they ain't got nothing to do with boxing, for personal reasons, oh, he'll say, oh, why you wasn't yelling for Tyson Fury all these years before Wilder fought him? Telling you, man, I seen these dudes set up a podcast after Wilder and Fury. Oh, boxing back. All this other stuff. Cowards, bro. And Wilder the one who put the fight together. Anthony Joshua, we still waiting on the fight from him. He still ain't fought nobody huge like that. And don't tell me Usyk, man. Y'all tell me Usyk. Y'all tell me Usyk is on that level. If y'all tell me Usyk. If y'all tell me Usyk, I'm gonna pull up something so bad. Y'all ain't gonna like it. They didn't even know how to spell Usyk's name on some of the stuff I done seen. I'm talking about the people that's promoting him didn't even know how to spell his name. Man, don't get me started, man. Don't get me started. Anthony Joshua made Usyk famous. Of course, I knew about Usyk already, but I'm just telling you, as far as to the casual fan, Usyk was already over there, man. I ain't see him on none of those cards. I didn't see Usyk fighting on no, man, look, I'm not even. Bro, let me tell you something. I don't even know if Usyk was on the zone or not, bro. Like, that's how much he was an afterthought, bro. I mean, what was his biggest fight back then? Garcia? And I like Garcia. He can fight, but come on. That wouldn't get televised. I had to break my neck to find Garcia in the last fight. Bro, it took forever for me to find Garcia last fight. Not in English at all. Couldn't even translate it. Wilder going over there plucking guys. Oh, let me try this guy. He ain't have none of these other guys coming over to different countries trying to fight the best. This man fight the best, and now we're going to use that against him. That's why fighters don't fight the best. I hope Canelo don't fight nobody now then. If that's a standard, then Teddy Atlas be the same one crying about why Tyson Canelo, I'm tired of seeing these guys he's fighting. You don't say that about nobody else, man. What about Tyson Fury? Then Teddy Atlas talking about oh, that fight ain't gonna be next. That's gonna be his last fight at the end of his career. He really thought Fury was gonna fight Usyk last year in 2022. He really believes in that man like that. Why am I more right about Tyson Fury than he is? Because I've actually been watching Tyson Fury the last umpteen years. That's why. These dudes don't be mentioning Tyson Fury with Anthony Joshua. They do not get mentioned together. Not when really not even now. Like, who said that was even an option? Like, it's not even an option no more. They announced that fight and everything. Bro, I'm telling you, these guys from up north, New York, the comments I'm hearing from these guys, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like that type of culture in boxing. These dudes I can't even guess what he gonna say. You know, usually you'll be like, yeah, you know, he gonna say that because, you know, he usually favors this. Man, these guys just favoring, bro, I don't know at this point. I don't know because he says Triple G's overrated, Canelo's overrated. Anthony Joshua, the money done messed him up. So he, at one point, I guess he thought Anthony Joshua was good. At one point, I guess. And then when he said, gives the reason of why. And then he's saying Anthony Joshua got up at the Klitschko fight or whatever fight it was, man. And won or whatever. And like, that's why you're impressed with him? Because he got out the canvas? But you're not impressed with Wilder knocking out Fury 4 times? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what this guy's standard is. Saying a lot of nothings. But I don't like the why. I don't know why this is going on like this, but Ngannou got a lot of people, man. He got the boxing world shook. And I can't believe Teddy Atlas trying to save it by talking about how he better than Wilder. So you want to say, yeah, he better than Wilder, so you saying that so Tyson Fury can look better? Like he didn't get whooped by basically a debut amateur? A professional making his debut? Basically an amateur? An amateur yesterday, a professional today? Yeah. At Wilder an amateur, bro. And Ngannou an amateur. What does that make Tyson Fury? Because it ain't like he went out there and knocked Wilder out in the first round. He had 3 fights with him. Why did he have three tough fights with a guy who can't fight? What's going on with that? Is Tyson Fury good? Oh, he went 12 rounds the first fight with a guy who can't fight? Man. And got knocked down twice? He don't sound like the heavyweight champion of the world to me. Maybe I'm losing my mind. I don't know. I thought that guy was supposed to be good. I guess the fans will take anything these days. I don't know. But, yeah, man, these little comments like this, man, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. We got to use Wilder as a standard, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't that good though. Use somebody else, man. Why don't you use Derek Chisora? I ain't never heard you say Derek Chisora can't fight. Look at all those losses he got on his record. Kid didn't knock out Gerald Washington. What about Dillian White, who keeps going to sleep all the time? He can fight? You call that fighting? Don't even got a nice jab for real? You call that fighting? He good? Man, this guy sounds crazy. He really does. I have to extremely disagree with him. Extremely. If you think Dillian White or Derek Chisora can fight, Basically, he's saying that Joseph Parker can fight. Which one is it, bro? Is it a knockouts or what? Because Mike Tyson ain't had no jabs and stuff like that. Well, yo, yeah, you said he ain't good either. Man, these dudes here, bro. So who is good? Like, who the fighters that he like? You know what I'm saying? All these guys overrated and this. So Lomachenko. Oh yeah, you said Lomachenko better than Terrence Crawford. Then he said Tyson Fury is best fighter in the world, one of the best all time, most versatile all time. I don't know how he's one of the most versatile over Ali. Ali was versatile. I don't know. I don't know about that versatile stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? Holyfield was versatile, so I don't know. I don't know what that means. I honestly don't. But I don't know. The standard, I guess, is Wilder now. A guy who can't fight. That's what's going on. People building whole podcasts. Could have had a YouTube channel years ago doing this. People been doing YouTube boxing. Soon as Wilder bring Tyson Fury to America, oh yeah, let me set up my podcast and get that started. Man, these guys is lame. This is not the way to go. I see how it is now, though. I see how it is. Really, American fighters don't get no respect like that. That's why people always like, what? What is this guy talking about? Yeah, I know. All you gotta do is go to 12 rounds like De Los Santos, a halfway try, and then blame it on somebody else. They gonna put you right through. Let Floyd do the same thing De Los Santos did. They'll be like, oh, he's trash. He didn't even try. But that's all I got, though. Like and subscribe.